Hey everyone, it's Shane here from Snapseed Studio. Hope you're having a good day. Today I thought I'd try and bring this photo to life of a cafe scene that I shot, that I'd had it stored on my phone. And I thought, well, you look here at it and you go, well, it's not that interesting. I mean, yeah, I know there's no people in it and there's no sunlight and there's all sorts of other issues. It's got a lean on it, so, you know, there's a whole raft of things. Most people would probably go, yeah, whatever. But let's see what we can do with it. I've got a feeling we can resurrect this thing. So first of all, let's go in and let's just give it a crop. I normally, you know, when it comes to cropping, you have all sorts of options. I think actually before I do crop this, I might get the perspective right. This is a really cool tool. Also in Snapseed, gives you little grids to work with, and you can manipulate the corners as well. So I think just the vertical, and then you just sort of notice up the top, those buildings aren't quite straight. And I'm not too worried about, because Snapseed's trying to fix up edges for me, which is great, but at the same time I'm not too fussed about it because they're going to be cropped. I just want to make sure that the buildings actually feel straight. It's got a good, so that's the problem with architecture. When you shoot it, you do get parallax errors. Okay, and I do love my straight lines. So do that, and then I can just jump now into crop and feel far more comfortable about it. I'm going to get rid of that sign on the left and the pole on the right. I don't think they work very well, and I'm going to chew into just bring some of that brickwork, and I wouldn't mind some of those lights at the top. They look great. I don't need to have a whole heap of with the legs and things like that. So a couple of lights look nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. All right, so now my eye is instantly right, and now I'm captured. The sign's gone, it's not a distraction. The pole's not a distraction. The lines are straight. It looks really cool. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, again, I'll just go to the ambience and just give a bit of life, just looking down my histogram at the bottom, making sure it's not going too far. And then I will give this one a little bit more saturation. And you could actually even look at a little bit of warmth in this, but again, it's probably be really cautious you don't go too far with a lot of these things. It's actually looking like, because there's no sun or anything like that, it's looking rather sort of neutral through the whole image. So we can fix that up. Again, jump in. I do like a little bit of vignetting on the edge. I think that it draws your eye in a little bit more, not too much. And then I can actually afford to create a bit of contrast out on the inside of actual. So what I might do is I might actually even look at the contrast a little bit and see if I can get away with that. Again, I don't want too much of my shadows are creeping up if I go too far. So I've got too much, so I might actually end up doing a little bit of manual exposure. Now, probably one thing that I'm not sure about this image, I'm looking at it going, okay, what is it about it? So I might look at the tonal contrast and see what I can do. I'm going to protect the shadows and see if I can pull out some of the highlights a little bit more. I'm not too fussed about the cloud on the top of the sky. There's enough of it to be cautious because it's blowing out. So I think of the mid-tones, I might have a look a bit there as well. So we are starting to get some depth into this image, which is looking really nice. So we've gone from that to that. That's looking pretty good. So I'll jump into my brush. I'm going to look at my exposure. I'm going to just pull that down a fraction and give it a bit of a wipe through the center. I think that's probably a bit of the issue that I've got with this image. I just want just a little bit more contrast in different spots. And I think I might also just put a little bit of saturation into a couple of spots as well that are starting to look a bit flat. There's the doors, a little bit of brickwork down the side here, a bit of the building, these bricks on the side. And I might heavily focus down here in the thing. So yeah, that's looking pretty good at the moment. And as I normally do, I think to myself, okay, I want to draw my eye. I can have a nice clean image. We like those bricks. So where are we? There to there. So I might just have a quick look at the lens blur and just see if it's going to give me any extra love to the image at all, or whether it's just going to damage it. So I'd love the idea of just having a little bit of blur and that little bit into there as well. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't mind. It actually adds to it nicely. So we've gone from a scene that looks like that, flat, which we thought, well, won't be that interesting, to something like, that's a lot more appealing. And there, probably I could spend a little bit more time, particularly around the doors and the windows, doing things. So yeah, there you go. You can just take what seemed like a flat shot and turn it into something quite nice. So yeah, if you now want to jump on at any stage, and you can go and check out more videos at shanestropikimages.com or snapseedstudio.com. And yeah, there are everyday kind of videos of everyday scenes taken on iPhones, and you can process them using this amazing tool called Snapseed. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.